Most of us have been a witness to the historical Ram temple consecration event that happened in Ayodhya recently. One of the things that the event proved that there should be no doubt that Mr. Modi is the most powerful person in the country today. We all saw images for how the who's who were on the other side and Mr. Modi waving to them, and all others waiting for their turn. Friends, in our last two videos, we've talked about strategies that you can use to build power and influence to get your work done. I hope you're learning from it. Now, we've covered 5 of the 7 strategies that have been laid out in the book 7 Rules of Power by Jeffrey Pfeffer, who is a professor at Stanford University, one of the best universities in the world. In this video, we'll cover the remaining 2 strategies. Again, I would request you that you take notes for areas that you feel you need to work upon. Also, let's keep the community engaged through our chats in the comment section so that others like you who are part of the community of learners in this channel can learn from each other. Let's talk about point number 6, which is use your power. Now, it does not matter what our view on PM Modi is. Whether we like him or his party or not, or support them, is inconsequential. The fact of the matter today is that he's amongst the most popular leaders that we would have seen in our lifetimes. And there are a few things that he's done that resonates with what author Jeffrey lays out in his book, and let's talk about them. Point number 1 is using his power to get things done. Now, there are many initiatives that this government has taken where they did what was needed to get things done, be it leveraging Aadhaar for financial and social security benefits, introducing nationwide GST, scrapping Article 370, etc. etc. He's had majority power in the parliament and has leveraged it to introduce policies that he believed would be best for the nation. Let's talk about point number 2. Now, the other important aspect of his rule has been his willingness to signal his power and to use it. We all know the Balakot airstrikes that happened in 2019 and the recent campaign for Lakshadweep. It was a clear signal to the neighboring country that India had enough muscle to compete with them and was willing to use it. Again, not here to take a stand on a policy or a decision, but focus on the learning here, which is that he's gained global acceptance at a scale that we would have not imagined when he was starting up. A chaiwala becoming a global icon, who knew? Now, there are important lessons for every business owner. If a leader is apologetic or unsure, they fail to get things done from their team. They're either worried about the result or not bold enough to lead the team, and both are disastrous. So use your power and influence when you need it to make things happen. Now, let's talk about the last but not the least important strategy which is mentioned in the book. That is point number 7, that success excuses almost everything that you might have done to gain power. This is perhaps my least favorite suggestion in the book, as there could be several negative connotations to it, but let's focus on possible lessons around it. Now, we'll all remember the election campaign that Donald Trump did when he won for the first time when he campaigned against Hillary Clinton. There were vulgar attacks, a sense of paranoia created, and overall a very negative campaign. The end result, however, was that he became the president of USA, who's arguably the most powerful person in the world. While one would argue that the end does not justify the means, let's figure out what are the important lessons that we can still learn from it. Now, lesson number 1 is around messaging. His messaging was simple, concise, and direct. He had a very crisp narrative about making America great again that appealed to his target voter base. And which brings us to point number 2, which is the target voter base. He knew what the traditional voter base wanted and catered his communication in the campaign to appeal to them. And point number 3 is around communication platforms themselves. His controversial statements got him both extensive and organic media coverage. He also leveraged social media very effectively to spread the word about his campaign. Now, there's one thing that is common across all the successful founders that I've worked with, is the ambition to succeed and the readiness to do whatever it takes to be successful. Obviously, there must be lines that we don't cross, as ultimately credibility is what will matter in the long run. Now, as a business owner, are you ready and willing to do whatever it takes to grow and be successful in your business? Also, have there been situations in your business journey where you faced a moral dilemma about a decision that you're taking? And what framework did you use at that point in time to take that decision? Please put your thoughts in the comment section so that other viewers of this channel can also learn from it. Now, this topic will require a lot of effort to make progress on, and in the future, I do aim to bring to you successful and inspiring leaders that you can learn from directly. But for the time being, there are a few suggestions from the author for you to get ahead on this topic. Let's start with point number 1 and my personal favorite, which is get a coach. Now, as a life coach, I've seen transformations in my clients who've taken the session seriously and have continued with it over time. A coach helps to push you out of your comfort zone and makes you think hard about your choices and your actions. Point number 2 is have a set of people across industries who can keep you accountable on your goals, offer you different perspective or suggestions, open up contacts that you might not otherwise have access to on your own. Point number 3, organize gatherings that help people come together and positions you as someone who's making these connections happen. Now, there is a lot that we can go into detail on this particular topic, but for now, please take a snapshot of the framework that you see on your screen and think about how you can implement some of these suggestions into your daily work and personal life. Before we conclude, I want to ask you 3 questions. Number 1, who in your network or beyond has built power and influence that has positively inspired you? Number 2, what did you learn from them? And number 3, what are the strategies that you've taken to build power and influence that have helped you? Please share in the comment section so that others who are also part of the community in this channel can also learn from each other and we can keep this community more engaged. And do subscribe to the channel if you've not done it already. I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, stay happy and stay healthy.